Ho, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. Oh yeah. Little Christmas hat for you today, little ugly sweater, and we're good to go. So the other day, I was talking to my wife and daughter, and they were kind of complaining that I'm very difficult to buy presents for Christmas and for my birthday. After I made a bunch of corny jokes about buying me ammo and my wife giving me hugs and kisses, I came up with the idea to do this video for guys and girls out there like me who don't really need anything, who don't really want anything, but they are the outdoorsman, the prepper, the EDCer, the tactical guy, whatever you want to call it. So I came up with 10 what I think is very unique gift ideas that you can pretty much give anyone in this category that are relatively inexpensive. None of these are off the charts expensive. So I have 12 of them. We're going to go through all 12 of them, but please, as I do so, or at the end, if there's anything I missed, if there's any other good ideas, please help your fellow brothers and sisters out in this community. Drop a comment of say, how about this, how about that? Drop a couple ideas and help everybody out, you know? It's a Christmas spirit. All right.
Number 1.
Most important. This is my favorite one out of all of them that I came up with. Do something to help somebody else out who is less fortunate. Yes, it's not buying a gift, but it's doing something for someone else. So you can easily make a donation in that person's name. I would much rather my wife make a donation for like protecting children, to try to stop pedophilia or something along those lines, and make that donation in my name to one of those organizations instead of buying me something. Even better if you can do this something as a couple. For example, if you can go and volunteer somewhere, you can go donate blood. Right now, most blood banks, because of COVID, is way down on their inventory. So go donate blood together. Go to a homeless shelter. Go help kids at an orphanage. It doesn't really matter what it is. Do something that you're passionate about to help somebody else who's less fortunate. Do it together. You'll feel good that you're doing something nice for someone, and you'll feel even better by doing it together.
Number 2.
Yes, I had to lose the stupid hat. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll put it back on later. Number 2, get them a membership to the USCCA. USCCA is a new sponsor of this channel. They offer self-defense education, they offer self-defense training, and they have self-defense insurance. So you have 3 different packages you can choose from. All 3 of them offer you up to $2 million in self-defense insurance. So if you ever have to defend yourself, doesn't matter whether it's with or without a firearm, they will help you get bail. They will pay for a lawyer, or suggest and pay for a lawyer if you need them to. They will help with any criminal fees, any civil lawsuits, and anything that comes from there. And it doesn't matter, again, whether you defend yourself with a car or a firearm or a bag of gummy bears. If anyone sues you for those reasons, they will step in and help you out and give you support that you're going to need in a very trying time. Besides that, they have a ton, and I mean a ton, and I really can't do it justice, of self-defense training and self-defense education, from books to magazines to virtual classes to live fire trainings to certifications. I could go on and on and on, but it would just take too long. So do me a favor, pause this video, click the link down in the video description. It'll bring you to the page and describe it, and you can decide if it's right for you. Even though they are a channel sponsor, I have been a USCCA member for years. I don't know, I'd have to look, but probably like 5 years. Don't quote me on it, but for several years I've been a USCCA member, and I think it is a great organization, and God forbid I ever have to defend myself. It's nice to know that it won't financially ruin me and my family.
Number 3.
Do something to improve your significant other's health, whether it be mental health or physical health or whatever. Do something to improve their health. And this could be many different things, whether it be a yoga class or meditation. Get them some exercise equipment, even if it's something basic like running shoes or a jump rope. I love jumping rope. I do it all the time. Get him a gym membership. I know lots of people this time of the year join the gym, but go there together and hold each other accountable, so you're not one of those people who go to the gym for the month of January and they don't go for 11 months. Order pre-packaged meals. If you're financially comfortable and able to do it, there's hundreds of companies out there that will send you pre-packaged meals, whether it be just dinner or even all 3 meals if you're a baller and you can afford it. But they're well-balanced, healthy meals, so you're not doing what we did tonight. We had BLTs, and I had 5 pieces of bacon, and it was a 1,000-calorie dinner. Don't do that. It was delicious, but that was bad. So anyway, do something. Another great idea is get them some sort of supplements or vitamins, protein. Everyone should be making sure they get enough protein in their body, whether it be from lean meats or from protein supplements. There is a link down to my Amazon store down in the video description. There's a ton of good protein companies. I really like Bear Nutrition Performance and Redcon One. I've had a lot of good luck with them, not only quality and taste, and I like those 2 companies. So if you want to take a look at them, link to the Amazon store is down in the video description, and then one of the categories in the Amazon store is nutrition and supplements, I believe it's called. And those are the stuff that I use, that I take, that I've had success with.
Number 4.
Get them a monthly subscription service, a monthly subscription box. Now, when I say there is thousands of different options for subscription boxes, I am not exaggerating. There is all the tactical knives and all that stuff as well. But if your guy or girl's not into that, it does not matter. There's subscription boxes for cheese, for wine, for beer, for peanut butter, for candy, for chocolate. Real quick, let me see what else. Coffee, shaving stuff, cheese, wine, hot sauce, books, gummy bears. I really, really love gummy bears. So it doesn't really matter what your guy or girl is into. There is pretty much going to be a subscription box service for them, and they can be a lot of fun, especially if both of you have a similar interest.
Number 5.
Go to or get a gift certificate for a firearm or a medical training class. I think it's very, very important for all of us to keep our skills at the highest level possible. Wherever your skills are, if you're in a stressful emergency situation, your skills are not going to be at their peak. So if your skills are here and you're in an emergency, your skills are going to fall here. I would much rather have my skills up there, so in an emergency, they're still way up here somewhere. You know what I mean? So sign them up for a firearms training class. Get them a gift certificate with a good local instructor. I'm not going to list all my favorites. Again, we'll be here for an hour. Even better if you sign up together and take the class together. If you notice, the theme of this video is doing things together to create those bonds. Go to that firearms training class. Go to the gym together. Go experience things together. And that's a much better present than here's a $50 Visa gift card or something like that. As far as the medical training, I think a lot of people pay attention to the firearms training aspect, but not the medical training. I think if you could make holes, you should be able to plug holes. Statistically, we're a lot more likely to need our medical training than we are our firearm. That's just the way it is. I have had to put tourniquets on people before. I have had to call 911 several times in my life. I've never had to pull up my gun, thank the Lord, for self-defense. So whether it be an accident or a kid gets hurt or your dog cuts him or herself or whatever the scenario is, get medical training to make sure you know how to at least slow down, if not stop a bleed, carry a tourniquet on you, because you're far more likely someone's going to bleed out from an accident than get shot. So get your medical training.
Number 6
is get them a subscription to Audible. I know this is a little bit of a strange one, but hear me out. I hate reading. I hate reading. I haven't read a book since high school. Now, I have tried. I have tried to read dozens and dozens of books on different topics, and I just can't do it. But this is my Audible account. I signed up for Audible a few years ago when I started traveling with my job, and it was one of the best things I've ever done. I have listened to dozens of books over the past 3 years. The Bible, 1 minute after or 1 second after, that book is crazy about an EMP that goes off. And then right now I'm listening to all the Jack Carr books. You can see all 3 of them right there. There's a Terminal List, The Believer, and The Savage Son. Oh my God, the books are amazing. Like, I can't go to bed. I can't stop listening. So Audible has thousands of different books. Again, there'll be a link in the description if you want just a shortcut to get you there. It doesn't do me anything, but the shortcut to get you there. And if they are in the car a lot, or they don't like to read, travel, whatever, the Audible is one of the better investments I've ever made for myself.
Number 7.
is beard care products. Again, assuming your significant other has a beard, they need a little extra attention to take care of them and take them looking nice and feeling nice. The hair in our beards are not like the hair in our heads. It's definitely not as soft, and it needs oil and lube and balm butter and all that stuff to keep it feeling good and not itchy, and being able to style it and have it correct, have it looking good. So I have a little something going on here that I can't quite tell you about yet, and it won't be up and running before Christmas, unfortunately. But at some point in 2021, you will see a little beard care product, something Tiberious related. However, in the meantime, there is a ton of good quality beard care products out there, and anybody with a beard should at least be putting oil on to make it as a little softer and kill the itch. Now, if you want to make it to style it a little bit better, there's beard butter and there's beard balm. Beard butter helps more with the softness, doesn't style as much. Beard balm is stiffer, and it helps. Like, I have a couple problem areas right here on my chin from wearing a mask. It cuts in and it messes up my beard, so I have to use the beard balm to kind of fluff it out and make my beard look nice and full and even. So get your man, or if your woman has a beard, get him or her some beard care products.
Number 8.
Get your significant other a subscription to the Warrior Poet Society. Now, if you don't know, the Warrior Poet Society is kind of like a secret, not so secret society for men, manly men. John Lovell started the Warrior Poet Society. I've been lucky enough to very briefly meet him at a couple shows. He is an extremely nice guy. I don't really have any connection to them at all. I just think the service that they offer is extremely high quality. It's like $9.99 a month or $89.99 per year. I believe right now they're doing 3 months for free. And what it is, they offer a ton of training. It's an app on your phone, or you can go to a desktop. They offer a lot of entertainment as well. They're very, very funny. I love the dad jokes because I'm second to John with the dad jokes, I guess. And they do interviews and meetings and different videos with industry experts in a whole bunch of different areas. And there's just a ton of knowledge shared in a very, very wide variety. It's kind of like a premium, his version of his premium YouTube in a way. It's just really, really high quality. So if someone is an EDCer, outdoorsman, prepper, likes to be prepared in any way, check it out, because that could be a very, very unique gift for your significant other.
Number 9.
So we're going to talk about outdoor stuff / being prepared, prepper kind of category real quick. And I could go on for 2 hours in this category, but I'm going to keep it as short and sweet as possible. I think the way the world's going, and there's a lot of social unrest, and there's virus and blah, 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 being prepared for at least natural disasters as well, being prepared for the bare minimum is essential. If you're married, you live with a significant other, if you have kids. I like to take it a step further and be really prepared for long-term social unrest, but you do you. Being able to filter water, having a storage of water, long-term food storage, being able to start a fire, many different ways, not just one. That's huge. I could go on and on and on. There's so many different categories here. Communication, let me not forget that one. Comms to like-minded people is essential. Again, there's a link down to my Amazon store in the video description. If you want to get some of the stuff I like and I've used and I recommend, Hillary Clinton toilet paper, that's down there, I think. Go to the Amazon store, there's a tab for it, and you can see some of the stuff that I use that I like. But there's an endless supply of this. There's one company I do want to actually call out right here, and it's Eco Fire Bar. Now, I don't know these people personally, but they have been really, really nice to me, and they deserve a quick shout out in this video. They make 100% made in America, I believe Wisconsin, eco-friendly fire start bars. I am starting challenged. You can ask my neighbor. I'm terrible at starting a fire. Doesn't matter. You can give me every piece of equipment possible. A lighter, paper, cardboard, sticks, a flint, doesn't matter. I'm really, really suck at starting a fire, but these things are high quality, made in America, affordable, a little small shop that they make everything in, and they're pretty much idiot-proof to start a fire. If I can start a fire with these things, you will absolutely be okay. So once again, I'll put a link down in the description. Again, this does nothing for me. I don't get a kickback or anything like I do with the USCCA link. These people make a good product in America at a good price, and they have been very, very kind to me. So I like to give that kindness back to them and encourage you to check out Eco Fire bars.
For number 10,
We are going to go full auto. I have a bunch of different categories that I kind of named tactical, for a lack of better term. So if your guy or girl is into firearms, this is the category for you. Some silly gifts, some good ones. Bear with me. Tactical stocking. I found it on Amazon. I'll link it below. It's a very silly tactical stocking, but I thought they were cool. Tactical bacon. If you don't know by now, you must not have watched my CMMG reviews. Tactical bacon, link down below. NeoMag Spare Mag carry. Out of all the accessories and gear I have, it's probably, at least in my top 2 or 3 favorite, excuse me, the best way to carry a spare magazine. I carry this every single day, regardless of what gun I'm carrying. Just a magnet, goes in the magazine, has a clip for your pocket, and these are fantastic. Core Essentials belts. Okay, I also have done a review on this. I have no relation to Core Essentials. Unlike NeoMag, I'm kind of cool with those guys. But these belts are cool because they are gun belts. They're thick. You can't fold them over. But they come in a really long length, you know, from like size 20 to 50 or something. And you cut it to fit your own waist. So if you're buying a gift for someone, you don't need to know what belt size they are. No big deal. You just go to the Core Essentials website. You buy whatever belt you like for them, and they can cut it to fit their waist. Next, get a gift certificate to Ocean State Armory. Ocean State Armory, local company, good friend of mine. They do Cerakoting and laser engraving. If your guy or girl likes Gucci'd up stuff like I do, or even just something, doesn't have to be totally Gucci up, just, you know, clean up an old firearm or something like that, check out Ocean State Armory. You can just Google it, or Instagram or Facebook. He's on all of those things, but good person and does very, very good work. Excuse me, 3D targets like rubber dummies. I'll put a picture of them up here. I don't own one, but I've shot them many times. They're very, very fun. It's just a 3D silhouette rubber target. You shoot it, it kind of heals itself for thousands of rounds. Very, very fun, very, very realistic training, because instead of shooting a piece of paper, you're shooting a, you know, a 3-dimensional character. Get him some cleaning products. You know, if you've been watching my channel, you know I love Breakthrough Clean. They're my favorite cleaning products for firearms. They're very, very clean. They're non-toxic. They're biodegradable. They don't stink. Whatever your favorite cleaning product is fine. There's plenty of great options out there. But getting something to clean their guns. A Leatherman. Every guy, outdoor guy or girl, person should have a good Leatherman, a good multi-purpose tool. Now you can get them for 40 bucks up to, you know, 100 and change. So there's a good variety of prices, but everyone needs a good Leatherman. EDC clothing or an EDC bag. I meant to go grab my Vertx bags. I forgot to. I have 2 or 3 of them, but Vertx and a bunch of other companies like 511, I just happen to love Vertx. They make a lot of really, really good EDC carrying shirts and pants and bags that don't scream I have a gun on me. They also make boots and gloves and hats and a bunch of other stuff. But if you want to get something for anyone who's an outdoorsy type person, Vertx is a great way to go. The last one I have is a pair of Walker silencers, ear protection. Now this isn't going to be for everyone. They are a little on the expensive side. They're like $250. But I like mine so much and I use them so much, I wanted to mention it quickly. Not only are they ear protection for when you're shooting at the range, but you can also use it from Bluetooth calling and for listening to music and a ton of other things. I use mine constantly. Out of 365 days, I probably use mine 300 days out of the year, between going to the range and when we used to travel pre-virus. Obviously working out, you know, just even doing yard work. I love listening to music. I always have music on. So there's a lot of ways to go in this category, but I think there's a lot of good options if your man or woman is into firearms.
Number 11.
I need one more to stick up here. We'll just do this. Keep it PG-13. All right. Worst case, get them a gift certificate. But hear me out. I'm not talking about a Visa gift card or a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. Put some thought into it. Figure out what they're into, what they like. Even better if it's something you guys can do together and go and do something. So I listed a few ideas here. Go do yoga together. Guys, don't knock it. Your girl will love it. Go take a yoga class together, and it's harder than you think, I guarantee you. Fishing trip. A lot of ladies like to go fishing, so don't knock it, fellas. Girls, 90% of the guys out there would love to go on a fishing trip. A cooking class. Thought that was good. Maybe some sort of martial arts, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing class, whatever, again, you're into. Something to work out together, you know, like I mentioned earlier. A whiskey or a wine of some sort of tasting event. Again, keep your significant other in mind. Hopefully you both like something similar there. Axe throwing. This is very, very fun. If you haven't gone axe throwing at bars, it's a very, very good time. Murder mystery. Those maze rooms, maybe, if you guys are into that. Thought that was a good idea. Tasting event, I already mentioned. Tattoos. If you guys are tattoo people like we are, go and get tattoos together. Don't tell my wife, but this is what I got her for Christmas. We're both getting tattoos. I hope she didn't hear that. Anyway, tattoos is a great idea. Get a gift certificate. Both go together. Get some inked up and make some memories together. Last but certainly not least, whichever way 12 is here, selfless plug promotion. Get your guy or girl who is a Tiberious fan something from the Tiberious swag store. Again, link down in the description. Cost you a couple bucks. Helps out the channel. Helps offset some of the cost of this very expensive channel. I have some t-shirts, some sweaters, hoodies, jackets, jacket for your dog, posters, stickers, all sorts of good stuff. So if you're watching this with your significant other and they're a fan of mine, I'm always humbled that somebody would spend $1 or anything on something that has my name and my logo on it. Alright, boys and girls, that is all I have for you. I hope you found some of these things on this list helpful. Maybe I gave you an idea or two to make your significant other's Christmas or Kwanzaa or Christmaka, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I hope it's filled with love and memories and spent time with your family, regardless of what these ridiculous governors are trying to say that we can't spend time with our family. I'll be spending time with my family. I hope you have a wonderful time filled with love and generosity, and please, before Christmas, in the next month or so, if you're watching this when I first release it, do something nice for someone else. Doesn't matter, big, small, stranger, best friend. Go do something nice for someone else and make the world a little bit better place, especially if it's someone you disagree with a lot, like politically. Do something nice for them. Extend that olive branch. You'll be happy that you did. Trust me. If you want to do something nice for me, go ahead and click the like button, drop me a comment, click subscribe. If you do any of those things, I greatly, greatly appreciate it because they really, really help me out. If you don't, that's okay. I still love you anyway. Peace out.